And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Canada versus Curaçao in League A of Group A, or Group C of League A in the 2022 CONCACAF Nations League. Curaçao has 3 points. This is our first match of the CONCACAF Nations League. How will Canada go along? How good will they do? Will they dominate? Will they fall apart? Will they take a fail? Take a dive in this game because they want to make a point? Who knows? Or will they beat the ever-loving crap out of Curaçao? Who knows? We will find out over 90 minutes. BC Place is where this game is being held in Vancouver, British Columbia. First game in Vancouver since the CONCACAF Nations League qualifiers for 2019. French Guiana, I think. Right. Lineups are as follows. For Canada, in goal, Milan Borjan. Back four, Alistair Johnston, Stephen Vittoria, Kamal Miller, and Samuel Adekugbe. The front, or the midfield four, Tajon Buchanan, Atiba Hutchinson, Stephen Eustachio, and Alphonso Davies. And the front two, Kyle Laird and Jonathan David. And now for Curaçao, the away side. Got a win down in Honduras a couple of days ago. What'll they do here? We have Eloy Room in goal, the back four of Urin Gary, Cuco Martina, Jovan Castanier, and Michael Maria, the back four. Midfield two, Vernon Anita and Rolly Bonavacia. The midfield, attacking midfielders, Juninho Bacuna, Elston Hui, and Leandro Bacuna, and striker Rangelo Janga. 8,000, 9,000 tops. Well, I mean, it's Curaçao. What do you expect? And people are probably pissed off about the situation that happened with the CSA, CSB, and all that. We'll probably get into it on the stream, probably. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Game's about to start in 5 minutes. Teams are finally walking out. And Borjan's wearing pants. I think he's just trolling at this point. Duncan says go Lightning 1-1 game. Rangers versus Lightning with 10 to go. Probably the most tightest game so far in the series. I still think the Rangers are going through. I don't know. Nobody knows. People make jokes about Mbappe being the God Emperor of PSG, but I don't think that's true. I do not believe, well, that's just another reason why I don't believe in love anymore. Better to be a Future than be a Russell Wilson, but we'll go with that, right? I don't know. I don't know Alfonso. I'd love to know Alfonso, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the Mbappe jokes are legit. I think people are just joking about Mbappe because, anthems are about to be played here. I couldn't tell you what's happening. I heard they broke up because of the long distance. That's probably more legitimate than the Mbappe jokes, but there's got to be more. There has to be more to the story. There has to be more to the story. That's all I'm going to say. But maybe long distance is a bitch. I don't know. I'm not like many others or many of the Manosphere guys who say long distance is stupid. If you can make it work, you can make it work. I'm not against the long distance. But then again, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a problem. Maybe the Rolo Tomasis and now I've heard that. I heard somebody cheated. I didn't know exactly who did. But I heard rumors of somebody, one of them cheated. I heard that too. That makes a lot more sense. Now, why Jordan Heidema would fumble that bag, I don't know. Davies, yeah, I can see it. Her, though, nah, I don't see why she would fumble that bag. Here we go. Canada anthem being played. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all our hearts command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Hold on. There we go. Again, a little bit behind because it's muted and it's on TUDNA, but math prediction 1-1. I could see that happening. But here's my prediction. I got 3-1. I got 3-1 Canada. We're not going to curb stomp Curaçao, but they'll win. They'll probably give one up and then pull what they did against Martinique and then come roaring back probably. But they're not going to win by like 7 goals either. Group F is doomed because of Morocco's 3-0 to USA, Belgium's 4-1 loss to Holland, and Croatia's 3-0 loss. I've been telling you. I've been telling you. Canada has a better chance than you think. Again, lineup for Canada. Borjan, Adekugbe, Miller, Vittoria, Johnston, Davies, Eustachio, Hutchinson, Buchanan, David, and Laren. The starting 11. Lorea's on the bench because Nottingham Forest probably. Not yet. And also because of the fact Canada's not playing against non-CONCACAF opposition. That's September. In Europe. They shouldn't have done Iran. They shouldn't have tried it, but they did. Atiba, of course, is the captain here. Nima Sagafi, the referee. Frank Henderson, Corey Rockwell, the ARs. Benjamin Pineda, the 4th official. Oh, Nima Sagafi. This is going to go to hell in a handbasket in 5 seconds. Jesus. What are we doing? Curaçao. The 11, Eloy Room, Maria, Castanier, Martina, and Gotti, Bonifacia, Anita, Leandro Bacuna, Elson Hoy, Bacuna, Janino Bacuna, and Jenga up top. We beat Morocco 3-0 because we're that good. Exactly. Morocco wasn't great in that match. Yes, I agree. They sucked. Akraf Hakimi could not pass the Christian Pulisic test, and Pulisic's a fraud. I'm not worried about... I told you Morocco weren't damn near anything. I said that. I said Croatia was beatable. I said Belgium was beatable. Morocco cleared Canada, sadly. If a dude couldn't pass the Christian Pulisic test, what's going to happen when the dude goes against Alphonso Davies and Tajon Buchanan? What's going to happen then? Pulisic's a fraud, okay? Curaçao in the white, Canada in the red. David's a fraud, too. No. We lose to Morocco 5-0. Pulisic is better than Buchanan. Alrighty, then. Hey, if Pulisic has a 20-goal season when he leaves Chelsea to Liverpool or something like that, I'll give you your props. Rangers almost scored. About to kick off. Eustachio to kick off, and here we go. And Canada's just straight going forward. They're saying, screw it, we're going forward. Okay, they're not taking a dive. Cool. Buchanan. These boys are not taking a dive. And that's going to go out for a throw-in. Rangers almost scored. Interesting. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. 16 seconds in. Buchanan hasn't had a 20-goal season in MLS. Point. Your point. He'll have a 20-goal season in Belgium next year. And then he'll go to, like, freaking City A because of it. Just wait. Tejan. Just wait. Cross into the box. Header. Go! Past the post. Kyle Larin. Misses. Well, I thought that was about to be 1 goal in a minute. What? Okay. This team ain't taking a dive. You can tell that much right now. They may just beat Curaçao 7-0. I should have taken the over. I mean, if that's the truth, that's the truth. I'm not sure. Everyone in Group F thinks that Canada team they'll be facing is the same Canada team that lost 8-1 to Honduras. They're not. They haven't been that team since 2018. I mean, hell, they weren't that team under Zambrano. How'd you write clear? Now you're just speaking stupid. Now you're just speaking dumb. We're about to get Frank Castle. Ryan Strome was there for him. Kopp gave him a little pass. Gave him a pass that was a little too deep. Okay. Group C, Argentina has no problem going top of the group. Mexico has Tata, Poland, 1-6, Belgium, and Saudi Arabia just there to be a punching bag. Saudi lost to Venezuela. Yeah, they're screwed. You lost to Jefferson Soteldo. Calm your ass down. You lost to Jefferson Soteldo. Get the hell out of here. That punk. That Barney Rubble looking punk. Canada frauds can't pay their players. That's a CSA for you. They were never the reason we did so well. I hate to tell you, but the CSA was holding us back. And once John Herdman leaves, we are just as fucked as we were before Herdman. Once all these players retire and Herdman leaves, if the CSA is still in their current state in about 10 years, Canada is fucked. It's over. So enjoy it now. They're fucked. It's over. You know, enjoy it now. Unless the CSA gets blown up and some like Eric Winalda type president's there basically says, we're going to make this right. Now that'll never happen because the cronies don't want it to happen. I got an idea. I probably would somebody in my shoes or like me would probably get Eric Winalda. Remember when he ran for USSF president and tried to change stuff? Curaçao header over the bar. Be a goal kick. Remember when he did that? That may not be the best idea, but hey. Belgium smoked Poland 6-1. I like my chances even with Tata. All right, we'll see what happens. Robert Lewandowski and Karol Swiderski and Adam Buksa. That's all I got to say. Didn't Adam Buksa? Oh, wait, he didn't. He did the first leg. What the hell are you doing, Canada? Atiba Hutchinson, what are they doing? This is not cool. 4th minute. Portland feels like Louisiana today. That happens. Sometimes you get days that are not like your normal climate. That's weather for you. There's a reason climate is climate and weather is weather. And you don't believe in climate change and you just said that? It's not man-made. There's natural climate cycles. We're just in a hot cycle. And a warm sun cycle too, I think. But whatever. 5th minute. Belgium's... Oh, here we go. There are rumors PK cheated on Shakira. I don't think those are rumors anymore. I think that's fact. As far as I could tell. Again, why do you fumble that bag? Shakira was down for that dude. She was 10 toes down for PK. And PK cheated on her. Idiot. You don't do that. If somebody's 10 toes down for you, you don't screw them over. But I guess not many people get that nowadays. Plays forward. That's why I'm always prepared for somebody who's in my life to walk away. If they stay around, they stay around. But I always know that if people are around me, it's very likely that we're both beneficial. And once we're not beneficial to each other, they walk away. Right? Such is life. Such is life. Canada gets defended. Davies, and that's going to be pushed away. Curaçao going forward, 6 minutes. It's been the slowest 6 minutes. Exactly. She was 10 toes down for the dude, and he cheats on her. Both sides, loyalty ain't shit nowadays. Exactly. As I'm saying, if somebody's 10 toes down for you, if you got a girlfriend or wife or fiance that's 10 toes down for you, I don't care how honestly, I don't care how hot they are, depending on where you stand, but you don't cheat on them. Now, if they're like Shakira, that's a save by a little room. If they're like 10 out of 10, 10 toes down for you, that little head over heels, nah. And you cheat on them, you're an idiot. You have no brain. You need a lobotomy. You'd be smarter. I hope that PK gets what he deserves. I agree. I agree. Lobotomy. Tampa take the lead. Ooh, damn. Exactly. At least have the decency to call it over before you go to another individual. Exactly. At least say you're done. Keeping it secret, I'm going to guess that PK is a high-value beta. He has the money, but he doesn't have the thoughts. He doesn't have the mindset. He still lives in scarcity, even though he has a lot of money. Which means that's why he didn't say anything. I got TUDNA. It's also on Paramount Plus and One Soccer, but if it's on TV, I'm going to watch it on TV because that means I can watch closer to what time it actually is. 8th minute, here comes Davies already. Plays through Buchanan. This should be a goal. Easy. Oh, that's blocked away. That's really going to hurt them here. So, Paramount Plus, One Soccer, TUDNA have multiple ways. Or if you have to find a stream, you find a stream. But you know what I back for streams. Eustachio, Laren. Plays forward. Oh, damn. Eustachio. Come on, Atakube. Not bad. Hit that like button. Let's go. Eustachio, 9th minute. 0-0. Settle. It's a good game. Canada definitely ain't taking a dive because of this CSA business. They're playing. Good streaming service to watch the World Cup. Again. Hold on. Cross in by Atakube. Laren chips to Davies, and that's headed away. But Canada's holding pressure. Where is it again? I need to find that page. No. Buffstream.1. You know what I use. Steven Vittoria. If I need to. Borian. 10th minute. Canada going forward. Kamal Miller. Steven Vittoria plays forward. Canada's looking really good right now. They should be winning 2-0 already. Davies. Oh! He made him look bad. David over the bar. That should have been 3. I'm lucky I didn't bet the over. Why? Because it looks like Canada will go over and win. But they're definitely not slotting their chances. I'd miss my luck. It's not going to go over and they're going to miss it by 1 goal. My luck. And they have to do it themselves. The game's going to not go over by like 1 goal. Depends on the situation, Rebel. If you're good friends with her and she acts okay with you, she could be. It depends on the situation. Maybe she's just being nice. Could be her being friendly, or she could be flirting. There's multiple. It depends on the situation. There's a chance. I'd say probably 50-50. It's one or the other. Point is, if you're asking me to shoot your shot, go ahead. See what happens. Life isn't about being meek. If you want to do something, try. If you never know, you never know, right? What's up, Connor? His other account. My team is waiting on the East. Oh, yeah, you're Colorado. Yep. I think Colorado's going to win the Cup. I don't think Tampa or New York are better than Colorado right now. I think Colorado wins the Cup. Even though they touched the Western Conference trophy. You don't do that. 12th minute. Just watching the Canada game. I guess you're watching for Eloy Room, I guess. That's a foul against Canada. Curaçao gets a free kick. Tampa is going to win the series now. They're so good at home. Rangers got to win Game 6 to keep it alive. We'll see what happens. Honestly, I'm not shocked that Tampa got back into it, though. It's unlike the Edmonton series. You kind of knew Tampa was going to at least get back into it. She acted different, but she's okay. I guess since you kind of I think you friend zoned yourself there. You didn't pull back. You still talk to her. So now she just thinks you're still friends, and now she's starting to get back to her normal way she acted with you. So yeah, no. You know. Cross in. Leave it alone. I mean, if you want to be friends with her, be friends with her. But I wouldn't. If you like her, though, I wouldn't friend zone myself. Leave it alone. But Laren, saved by Eloy Room. 2 words, Rebel. Rolo Tomasi. After this is over, look that up on YouTube. I think that'll help you. Plays through. And that's going to be taken away by Curaçao, 14th minute. So just keep moving forward, yeah. That's the high value move. And that's a foul. That's going to be an injury. And Bacuna is holding his leg. Juninho Bacuna is holding his leg. They'll check on him. 15th minute. Why has this game felt so slow? It feels like this is the 30th minute. All right. So, with that being said, yeah, Bacuna's down, hurt. They'll check on him, though. But yeah, just keep moving forward. That's the better move. Water. Like, water's going to help that. They don't even have special spray. Like, water's going to help a cramp. Just pour water over it. Just pour Dasani over it. That'll help. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think that works. I get it. Yeah, I mean, that would be fair. No wrong. You know what? Thank you, Ryan. I'll just keep doing my thing and dreaming my dream. Exactly. Keep building yourself. Keep building. Keep building. Keep getting closer to your dream. Things will keep getting better. And they'll probably most likely come back around, but you know. And then you can do what you want to do. You could either say, yeah, no, I'm fine, or break somebody's heart, but that's up to you. Depends on how petty you are. It depends on how petty you are. I'm somewhat shocked MLS hadn't gone to WMLS as of yet. Have a club linked to every team in the league. They should do that. I would love to see it. You'd think the NWSL would be that. I've heard Toronto is closer to getting a team like they are in the NWSL. They are in discussions as far as I've heard. 16th minute. So I'd love that. I'm good with it. And yes, hopefully I cover a couple of games of the CONCACAF W Championship this summer. Tevis S2 Algun BR. Saludos. Johnston playing forward. 0-0, 0-0, 17th minute, Buchanan, Laren. But I'll cover the CONCACAF W. And NWSL probably is 2 to a certain extent. So cross in, Davies, Laren, cleared. That's going to be a free kick for Eloy Room. Offside, 17th minute. Canada's getting close. Like, they're this close to scoring. It's just like this close. Like, they're missing it by a nose hair. They're like this close. They should be up 3 by now, to be honest. Exactly. Yeah, keep it pushing. Let's go. I believe in you. And do not, and I mean, I repeat, do not. Also, do not be like PJ Washington, Rebel. But as long as you take advice, you should be fine. Thoughts on the problem with the Federation of Canada? They're cheap as shit. They're cheap as shit, and Nick Bontis is a union-busting jackass. And the hate they're getting is what they deserve. Bontis is a union-busting jackass. The players deserve what they are asking for. Cross in, cleared over the bar by Curaçao. I thought that was about to be an own goal. Point is, CSA is in the wrong 100% here. CSB is in the wrong 100% here. The players are in the right. This is their moment to get paid better for playing for Canada. Now, of course, a lot of these players are playing in Europe, so of course they'll get paydays there, but nobody says no to money. It also gives them a chance to give the women what they deserve for being as great as they have been for the past decade as well. So a 40-40 split of the $10 million that's in the prize pool isn't wrong, but hey. But no, it's untenable. Cross in. Eustachio. That was the words of Bontis, not me. As I said, the CSA needs a president who actually supports the sport of soccer, the sport of football. Somebody like an Eric Winalda type candidate. Now, of course, the good old boys wouldn't like that. But, you know, it's always good to have people who are actually down with the grassroots and know how to make the sport better as the president instead of a union-busting jackass. But what do I know? But, of course, the good old boys are going to do anything to try to stop those types of candidates from getting the power because, of course, you know, that doesn't help the money, doesn't it? But technically it does, because if you care more about the sport, the team gets better and better and you make more money because the team is better. It's like they only want to go to these 2 World Cups. I don't know. Makes sense to me. David playing forward. CSA have always been bastards to soccer. Bob Lenarduzzi should be the president. Yes. Or Bunbury or somebody who's actually played. Hell, I'd go D-Row. D-Row would be great. Dwayne De Rosario would be great. He'd be great. Just look up PJ Washington, Brittany Ranner. You'll know. Don't. Shot! Davies! Past the post. Cautionary tale. Cautionary tale. But after the stream is over, of course. It's a cautionary tale, though. PJ Washington plays for the Charlotte Hornets. Young rookie. Did young rookie stuff and cautionary tale, so to speak. The Cliff Notes version. Cross in. Header. Victoria goes out for a goal kick. Do you think the Federation of Canada is going to affect the squad in the World Cup? And is Tata doing the same? No, I think it sounds like they're going to make a deal from what I've heard recently. Canada will end up making a deal before the World Cup. And besides, there's not going to be a scab squad. Belize got a point against French Guiana, top team in the group. Nice. Happy for that draw. We needed it. Nice. I'd love to see Belize make it up the leagues and Nations League. Why are you playing backwards? Atiba Hutchinson, the troubadour. And yes, whenever Atiba retires, I'm still saying it, he needs a promo package for Canada with the song Troubadour by George Strait behind it, because that fits him to a T. I'm still going to say it. And if he scores a goal, am I going to cover the song Troubadour on stream? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Eustachio plays forward. Laren plays back to Atakugbe. 23rd minute. Cross in. Header. Buchanan. And gives it away, but it'll be Johnston. Not bad. Not bad at all. Buchanan. Not bad at all. 22nd minute. Victoria. Miller. Atiba played against D-Row in 96. We played for Ontario Soccer Academy. He was 17 and I was 32. Damn, small world, isn't it? Damn, that's a small world, isn't it? Cross in. Saved by Eloy Room. Small world. You know, it's like the one thing I wish is that D-Row made it to Europe at least once. It's sad that he never did because he was that good. He could have made it to Europe. He honestly should have made it to Europe. He was that good. But it didn't work out for him the way that it should have. Sometimes life doesn't smile down on you like that. Buchanan. In an ideal world, he would have used his run in TFC to go to Europe instead of going to Red Bulls and then DC. Yeah, I remember. Traded to Red Bulls first. Yep. The check signing gesture. Oh, I remember. In an ideal world, he goes to Europe after the check signing gesture. D. Rose was training with Celtic and MLS stopped him from staying. Well, he was a big star in the early days of MLS. Probably why they did what they did. I wish Sid Sixero would ran on the CSA and rip them, but he's on Breakfast TV. Honestly, if anybody's going to do it, it would be Sid. And people would listen. I mean, I could have made a video about that situation on Sunday, but one, I was watching Hell in a Cell. Second of all, I'd probably be saying what everybody else was saying. Third of all, let's be honest. The people that want to listen would listen. The people who don't. But hey, you know. I think everything that's been said has been said. It just needs somebody who's really on the up and up or on the biggest platform to say it. Now, 6 months ago, cross in. That's a foul. Penalty. Penalty for Canada. Penalty. And no VAR, so it will be a penalty. Davies earns the pen. Who's going to take it? 25th minute. This could be 1-0 finally. Davies, David, Laren, who's taken? Let me see this, because let me see exactly. Yep, okay, yep, he threw him down. That's a pen. It's like, yep, I can't do nothing else. Just boom. Penalty. No VAR anyway, so it's going to be Davies. First game back at BC Place. He's back home. Well, to a certain extent, but I guess Edmonton and Vancouver are both. They could use it for both. Homecomings, they could use both. Davies versus Elroy Room. Penalty. Penalty kick. 1-0 or it'll be 0-0. Who knows? We'll see. What's up? What up, man? Just watching the Canada game, of course. Same thing we normally do, right? Elroy Room versus Davies. Alphonso Davies to score the first goal of the Nations League campaign. Or not. And here we go. Davies with a quick run-up shot. Rolls it in. Goal! Goal to Canada! Goal Alphonso Davies. It's a penalty kick in the 27th minute. Who else but Fonzie in Vancouver, British Columbia? Earned the pen and took it. 1-0, Canada, 1-0. Curaçao time Rumen. Goal, Canada. Tim did it, but in a very soft way. Tim hasn't been the same since Sid left. I agree. I like Tim McAuliffe, don't get me wrong. But Sid Seixeiro was the one who made that show go. He really did. They played off each other well. But of course, Sid's going to take the better payday. I mean, let's be honest. Anybody would. I bet if he could do both, he would have tried. He couldn't, though. Like, Tim is good, but them together is just so much better. 28th minute, 1-0, 1-0. Are the Federation poisoning the Canada squad? Yes, I would say that's very likely. Like, not in the actual situation of actually poisoning somebody, but, you know, like, they're trying to poison the well and lower the morale because, you know, they're trying to union bust, but it doesn't seem like that's working. It seems like it's more likely the men get what they want out of the CBA. Both teams will be paid that portion of the prize money and all that. I'm shocked it's been that easy. I thought the CSA would fight hand over heart to try to stop that. But it seems like they know they can't piss this away either, which I'm shocked. But they were trying to poison the well, so to speak. CSA let the CSL die in 1992 when they could have loaned them a lousy $100,000. And they didn't because they're cheap. It's funny because there's been monetary problems about every Canadian World Cup run. Let's also remember 1986, they barely had enough money to go over to the World Cup. They almost had to pull out due to monetary problems. Now, this is like a drop in the bucket, but of course, they would have some sort of monetary problems. Let's remember that. If Curaçao bad time, if Curaçao win, I'll get my ass. They're not Gama Jar even. I feel like Canada can make semifinals in Nations League. Well, all they got to do is win 3 games. They win both these games and win one of theirs in March. They're pretty much in straight on. Like, it's not that hard. They're probably going to get 12 points at this point. I would rather see like a 5-0 win over Curaçao, but, you know, I'll just take the win. They should be up like 4-0 right now, though. Canada did not play one international from 1957 to 1971. Doesn't sound much different to now. They only play CONCACAF games. They don't even like playing friendlies because it takes too much money. Can we please freaking mutiny the CSA? I mean, the fact that Gareth Wheeler was bootlicking like, did you not see One Soccer after this shit went down? Gareth Wheeler was bootlicking like a mug. I'm not shocked. It's like they basically said, we're not going to sign your checks if you don't bootlick. I'm like, dude. Wheeler is a patsy. Davies, shot saved by Eloy Rube. And this is why my best chance was always starting my own network and buying everybody out. But because I'm not going to go off somebody's narrative. I'm not. The only narrative that I choose to subscribe by is mine. TUDNA. It's also on Paramount Plus and One Soccer, of course. Oh, is that the new? Oh, yeah, that is the Whitecaps tribal logo. Yep. The U.S. Federation play tons of top teams because they know they fill stadiums. That also helps, but the USA actually doesn't act cheap. Davies, that's a foul free kick. That was soft. That was soft. That was soft. I know, right, whenever they host a friendly with Canada, they always cancel it. They normally either go on somebody else's dime, if there is a friendly, or it's a CONCACAF nation, or it gets canceled for reasons either in Canada's control or not in their control. Because Iran was a stupid move. Trudeau had to open his stupid mouth. And here we are. It's a football match, right? And then, saved by El Room. And then Panama, well, we know what happened there. But then again, I guess the same thing would have happened with Iran. I guess the same thing would have happened had it just still been Iran. So in the end, it probably would have been canceled anyway. This federation sucks. Sucks. 33rd minute. Still 1-0 Canada. At least they're beating Curaçao, though. And they got a game against Honduras in like 4 days. I heard Ukraine is playing Iran now. That's kind of... Oh, wait. That was the country that the plane that got shot down came from, and they're playing Iran. I don't think Zelensky's going to open his mouth about it. I mean, he's pretty preoccupied, but still. I don't think he's going to open his mouth about a football match. Trudeau. Explain to me how that dude got reelected again. I mean, I watched the results. I mean, I know. "35th minute, 1-0. Let's go, Canada. Yes. I can't believe my own dad said that El Salvador would beat the USA. I'll be like, yeah, I want to see that. That won't happen. Yeah, that's pretty much the answer. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yeah, that's pretty much the obvious answer. Because it's about the feels. Because it's about people's feels, right? It's about people's feels. We call them true don't. That's actually pretty clever. It's all about people's feels, not about the actual policies or problems or what comes out of the policies. It's all about the feels, right? Game going. Yep, it's the 36-minute BKL. Hey, Ryan, we couldn't even make it in Game 5 and Lightning became dominant. My mind tells me it's right if Lightning in 6 if Rangers can make it on the road. Canada's up 1-0. Ball falls down. Laren has a shot. Blocked away. That'll be a corner. I know I always wanted to get married and have children. The PJ Washington, Will Smith, and Johnny Depp situation had me thinking. And I wouldn't blame, and I don't blame you for thinking. I don't blame you for thinking. And that's actually the second time we've name dropped PJ Washington on this live stream. What? Right, Rebel? Right, Rebel? Cross in. Header. Past the post. That'll be another corner. 37th minute. Let's get a 2-0 lead by halftime. Let's go, y'all. People voted for Trudeau, but computers voted for Biden. I know why that's the case, because Canada uses paper ballots. And by the way, you can choose paper ballots where I am at, and I always vote with paper ballots. I do not vote with computers. I need to see myself circling, filling the bubble. I know a scanner won't screw me over. I know a computer will, but I know a scanner won't. Ball crossed in. That's going to go out for a goal kick. But good thing. That's smart. Canada uses paper ballots, right? Smart. Oh. Because you just put them through a scanner. You got them counted that right second, right? It's not the 1950s anymore. Same thing you use for a paper ballot here, a scanner. Genius. It counts it then. Do you really need computers for everything? You can't hack a scanner. Sure as hell hack a computer, though. No, that's not getting into. Whatever. Curaçao shot past the post, 38th into the 39th minute. Plays through 39th minute of football. Borjan to take the goal kick. It's pretty lucky you said that. Well, we're not talking about mail-in ballots, but that's a whole nother problem. That's a whole nother problem. Who thought that was a good idea? Johnston, foul the other way. And I will also, speaking of it, there's the only way I'm voting is a paper ballot in person. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not using a mail-in ballot. I'm not using a computer. A Diebold machine. You're out of your mind. A paper ballot in the precinct. Yeah, Dinesh D'Souza, yeah. I still need to see that. Still need to see that documentary. Let's be honest. It was obvious I'm a libertarian. Like I've ever hit it before. And I thought that would get you. 40th minute. 40th minute. Cross in. Buchanan! Shot! Oh, saved by Eloy Room. Still need to see victory with Stallone. Yeah, I do. I watched that once I think it was HBO Max, wasn't it again? Well, I could do that, then binge watch Many Saints, then Sopranos. I think that's what it was. Brother BKL, congratulations, Dominican Republic, for play that is studying for his master's degree and scored 2 goals international window. Nice. That's lovely. I wonder what his degree is for. But it's good to have other things, other lanes after you're a player, so I won't question it. Header, push down. David, cross, header, goal! Goal! Stephen Vittoria! What a header! Let's go, that's 2. Rebound and a header. What a cross, Stephen Vittoria. Stephen Vittoria. That's 2. 42nd minute. Player scored against Belize. Nice. Goal for Canada. That's 2. Punch down by Eloy Room. Nice cross right into the forehead of Vittoria. And bangs it in. Like, that's a perfect pinch or pinpoint cross. Why did I say pinch? Pinpoint cross. Right into the forehead of Vittoria. He just nods it in to the over. Just nods it in over Eloy Room. That's 2-0. Canada. Stephen Vittoria in the 42nd minute. What was the over? Should I have bet the over? Maybe. My luck, they'd miss it. Boom. 43rd minute of football. It's a choice between horrible party and even more horrible party. Wish U.S. was able to have multi-party representation, or better yet, drop the parties altogether. I think when it comes to politics, if you don't have like letters by people's names, I think maybe things would be better. Laren goes through, shot, blocked away. Eustachio over the bar. Because people vote, honestly, the people who always vote are going to vote by that letter. Of course, they'll have their preference in a primary or leadership race, but once the general comes around, whatever letter that they want to vote for besides somebody's name, they're going to vote for. They don't think much besides that. If you actually had to listen to just see somebody's name and hear their policies, maybe that would help things. But like me, I'll listen to somebody's policies. I don't care what they represent. If their policies are what I align with, libertarian-wise, whether they are a Democrat, whether they are a Republican, whether they are libertarian, whether they're green, I'm more likely to give them my vote. I don't care what letter you have by your name, whether conservative or, in your case, conservative, liberal, NDP, green. I don't care what letter you have by your name. If I agree with your policies, and I agree with a lot of your policies, and I think you're better for the people than some globalist jackass who I don't agree with, whatever party they come from, I'll vote for you, frankly. Now, do I have lines where I normally want to go? Yes. But if you give me, so to speak, let's use an American. If you give me George Bush or Jeb Bush versus AOC, I'm probably picking AOC. Why? Because at least I know there'll be chaos. You ain't going to get that with Jeb Bush. I'd rather have somebody who's a lunatic who's going to cause chaos than have a Bush, is my point. If you're an overt globalist, I'd rather have somebody who's a lunatic who's probably going to cause some chaos, even if they're on the other side. What's the worst that could happen? -125 for your team in Curaçao's +104. AOC will be mayor of NYC. Over the top. Canada could score a third here. Davies shot, cross. That's past the post. That'll go to LA room. Point is, globalist or anarchy? Anarchy. I would rather have Andrew Yang than AOC. I was picking names, okay? I was picking names that people would know. I love Andrew Yang. I do. I think he's great. And he's probably not exactly an anarchist either, but he's certainly not a globalist. I wanted Andrew Yang to get the Democratic nomination in 2020. Why? Because that's better. He didn't, though. Because he wasn't, a good old boy, Well, Halftime, 2-0. Oh, we went off the deep end, haven't we? 2-0 at halftime. We'll take a short break. We'll talk about the stats, and hopefully the overt political tones go away after the half. With that being said, because if you weren't shocked I was a libertarian before, now's the time to be shocked, I guess. Halftime. Imagine AOC as the vice president of the USA. Actually, that probably would be better. Because she actually is a Democrat. She's not. Anyone got a link for the stream? Buffstream.1. Look that up. But we'll take a short break at halftime. We'll take a short break. Talk about the stats. I'll be back. Sit tight. Stats of the half. Yeah, I'm about to at some point. Took a little bit later than I thought, but we'll get there. Well, Fubo TV, I have ESPN Plus, but for now. Physically conservative, socially liberal, small government, wants people to do whatever people choose that's legal that they want to do, they can do. You may have personal preferences, but you're fine with whatever people want to be, and if it's legal, they could do it, frankly. Pretty much, so to speak. Then you have anarcho-capitalism and minarchy, which is still in the libertarian side of things. You look at a political compass, you have the libertarian left and libertarian right, but so there's a spectrum, really, but for me, anarcho-capitalism, but pretty much small government, fiscally conservative, socially liberal, government out of your hair. People could do whatever they choose as long as it's legal, even if you have personal preferences, but that's as far as I'm going to take it. All right, here's the stats of the half. 12 shots to 1, 6 on target to 0, 1 assist to 0, 2 steals to 16, 6 fouls to 5, 61% possession to 39% possession, 2 offside to 0, 5 corners to 0, 206 correct passes to 109, 23 incorrect passes to 10, 228 passes to 119, 90% pass accuracy to 92% pass accuracy. No cards on either side, yellow or red. Canada's beating the ever-loving hell out of Curaçao. They should be up 7-0. That's the facts. Canada should be up 7-0. It shouldn't just be 2. They should be up 7-0. They are whipping Curaçao around, pillar to post. This game is honestly over. It is going to be a Canada 3-point, a winner and a 3-point. It just depends on how many goals they score. Just depends on how many goals that Canada score. Now, they should be winning 7-0 right now, and they should win by like 10 goals. But, who knows? Maybe they ratchet it up in the second half, or maybe they only score 2 more. Maybe they only score 1 more. My luck, this game would go under, but good thing I didn't bet on it. I should have. I didn't. And maybe that's what saves me. When was that game? When Canada won, that was Cayman Islands. That was the first round, 4-0 against Suriname. 7-0 against Aruba. 1-4. We'll see. Canada wins. How many did they win by at the Gold Cup? Yeah, I think it was around then. The playoffs, yeah. Rangers are toast. New York Rangers are toast. Yeah, probably. I would love international friendlies for small nations, Caribbean nations to be played at Yankee Stadium. I'm waiting for Belize national team to play there against another Caribbean team. I'd love to see Belize versus Jamaica. That'd be enjoyable. Now, of course, Jamaica, if they beat Suriname like they did, they should, ironically, be better. But with that being said, 2-0 at the half. The next 5 streams should be made later tonight. Probably make the thumbnails as the thing's uploading. And once it's done uploading, I'll go make some to eat after this match, and then I'll put up the streams after that's done. And then I've got a haircut in the morning, so I got to go to sleep pretty soon. Thank you for putting a game at 9 p.m. on a day that I got to wake up somewhat early. Or the next day I got to wake somewhat early. Love the West Coast. Bonk. Ah, better. That's a hat flick. And no, that won't be in the video. And by the end of the season, as you can see, after the playoffs, I'll need a new book. I'm going to make a special World Cup binder, though, with different, with scorecards made on, what is it called? Word, Microsoft Word. Game 6 is on the road. 2-0 HJU, 2-0 Canada. They should be winning by like 7. By that I mean 7-0. Tomorrow, 8 Central, United States versus Grenada. Yeah, that's going to be a whipping. That's going to be a whipping. That's going to be a pummeling, but we'll see it. That'll be the one we do tomorrow, USA Grenada. Tampa's yet to play a team in the playoffs, a juggernaut like the Avalanche. Yeah, I think the Avalanche are going to win the Stanley Cup. I don't think it matters that they touch the Western Conference trophy. I think they're going to win. I think it's pretty much part and parcel. But who knows? Maybe. Got it. Second half's about to kick off. Let's go, HJU says, let's go, Canada. That's the first time I've seen that from you. It's the first time I've seen that from you. Curaçao versus Canada. Everybody gets smacked. Smack. They're about to kick off the second half here at BC Place. Good thing at this point the video won't have to be that long. They'll probably be half talking about goals and half talking about Canada beating the hell out of Curaçao. We won't have to take long, I don't think. Curaçao playing forward. How much longer is that going to last, though? Free kick for Curaçao. Ligue A Group C, match day 3. And Curaçao playing the ball back, playing it around, trying to build from the back, trying to get back into this game. I don't think that matters. Borjan picks it up. I wonder if Borjan's wearing the pants just because he wants to wear the pants. Because it's not cold outside. He knows the meme, doesn't he? Borjan. I believe Colorado won both games in the regular season, so it'd be Tampa's toughest test. But isn't it kind of crazy that a team has gotten like a repeat and they're like one series away from a three-peat? That doesn't happen much in hockey. Atakugbe plays to Davies, yes. Davies from Atiba. Bednar saying Nas and Andrew will more than likely be back for finals. Nice. Because if they're going to make it, I want to see Nazem play in the Stanley Cup final. He deserves to have a ring, but if he isn't part of the finals, I know he's been part of everything else. It doesn't really feel right. Like, I want to see Nazem lift the Stanley Cup. Now, of course, I'm rooting for a former Leaf. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do but root for a former Leaf? That's just normal operating procedure around these parts. Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel, Tyler Bozak. That's just standard operating procedure around these parts. Davies going forward. Oh, clean tackle, but 47th minute. But the Avalanche are easy to root for anyway. Landeskog, Kadri, easy to root for. Makar, yeah. Buchanan just got pushed off the ball. 48th minute. That'd be the first three-peat since the Islanders in the 80s. And we weren't even twinkles in our dad's eyes when that happened. Me and you. Now, of course, some people were alive during that time. In this chat, not many. Or at least closer to being alive than us. "49th minute. Makar and McKinnon, yes. I was blanking. I was blanking. I'm like, yeah, it's McKinnon, right? I was blanking. Landeskog, McKinnon, Makar, Nas. I was blanking for a second. I don't know why I did. That's going to be a throw-in for Curaçao in the 50th minute. We never seen a player like Makar since Bobby Orr when the Great One says that you're listening. Gretzky said it. Yeah, okay. If Gretzky says it, yeah, I'll put stock into it. I've never thought that Makar was like Bobby Orr, but if Gretzky says it, it must be true. If Gretzky says it, must be true. That's like if Kobe gave somebody his stamp of approval when he was still alive in basketball, or that's like if Michael Jordan did. That's like if Ronaldinho or Pele, since I'm good about one of these players. I mean, Ronaldinho did hold Alphonso Davies' jersey, so technically. Yeah. Throw in for Curaçao. 51st minute. What's your thoughts about Hector Herrera signing for the Dynamo? Do you think Hector Herrera could help the Dynamo into the playoffs when they sit 7th in the Western Conference? Dynamo have been pretty good this year. I think he could. I really think he could. That'll stabilize that team. They could be in the playoffs. I really think so. I really think so. That team needs to be stabilized. They're already good. I think they're in a playoff spot already. Stuff would have to go south, and I don't think Herrera would help that go south. They should be in the playoffs. That'll be cleared. Thank you. Thank you. Love to hear it. It's called charisma. It's called more charisma on a pinky finger than The Rock has in his whole body, but thank you. 52nd minute. Eustachio, why are you running backwards? Pele gave the stamp of approval on Freddie Adu. Well, that was a Sierra Mist commercial, but okay, maybe Pele is not as infallible as Wayne Gretzky. So you got a point. You have a point. I do remember that commercial, though. I remember that commercial, like Nick Gas back in the day. Figure It Out. Double Dare. Guts. Legends of the Hidden Temple. That channel. They showed it incessantly, right? The Freddie Adu Pele commercial. They showed that incessantly. I remember. It's like, oh, Freddie Adu. And the dude's now just playing in like the 3rd division in Norway. And I'm like, damn. Damn. I'm like I was like, what, 5 or 6 years old, and Freddie Adu was supposed to be that dude. Was supposed to be that dude. And he never ended up being that dude. I'm like, shit. We were in MLS 1.0 and Freddie Adu was about to be that dude. Hey, you know what? Christian Pulisic, open letter. At least you'll never be as much of a flop as Freddie Adu. You may be a fraud, but you'll never be a flop like Freddie Adu. Hearing rumors of Curaçao coming to Toronto, do you think there's any truth to this rumor as well? Do you think he should be able to help TFC? I guess that agreement never went away. He just wanted to come in the summer, and they got him. It seems like it's pretty much done. I don't think he's that good compared to what Diego Laxalt could have been. And we're making the wrong decision. But I guess it's the Insigne tax. His best friend has to come over, I guess. It can't be worse than the makeshift left backs, but I still think Laxalt would have been better. But no, we get rumors of Laxalt from Dynamo Kiev, but no, we go with Curaçao. I'd rather bring back Alro from Santos. If you gave me the choice, red pill or blue pill, and the red pill was Alro back from Santos, and he hasn't settled well, or Curaçao, I'd rather bring Alro back. But they're not going to do that either. I don't have a good feeling about the Curaçao move. I really don't. I don't. I thought Laxalt would be better. I think Alro is still better. I think if you gave Caden Chung time, he could be just as good. It's the makeshift left backs. I mean, Schaffelberg is more of a winger. I don't think he's really a defender. You got Jaquil. I don't know how good he'll be when he comes back. I like Jaquil. I just don't know. I'd love to get Larea back on loan. Will that happen? I'm not sure. I wonder, where did I heard that commercial? Wait, now I do remember. What do you think about Pusha T saying soccer jersey is a beautiful mix of athletics and leisure? He said he was the first rapper to wear a soccer jersey. I agree with him. I think you could be athletic, but you could also wear it out as streetwear, especially depending on the club. Now, that TFC away kit, the current away kit, is perfect for that. I've always said that TFC away kit, the gray and white, like that's the perfect type of situation Pusha T was talking about. Shot, pass, cleared, saved by Borjan, no foul, no, still. Canada, that's over the bar. That'll be a corner kick for Curaçao, 56th minute. They almost blew it there. Oh, didn't blow it, but still. That Toronto FC current away kit, like as you see in the top corner, that's perfect. That's definitely streetwear. You can wear that with anything. You can wear it out on the town. You can wear it while playing. Wouldn't look bad either way. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. I mean, I'd do it with anything. Curaçao isn't coming. Oh, never mind. Exactly, it can. Could Laxalt still join the team if Curaçao signs, or do we not have another TAM spot? We still have to buy down Salcedo if we want another striker. If we want another striker or somebody on the wing to play into Jimenez with Insigne, we need to buy down Salcedo. I think if we buy him down, he's a lot more palatable, and he's not as – I don't think he's as bad as people say. And it doesn't help that there's makeshift left backs right around him. I don't think he's as bad as people say. I think he does make mistakes. He's always had that perception. But buying him down would be better, frankly. Also, it seems like we're getting Hugo Gonzalez from Necaxa on loan. So I don't know if we'll have enough TAM spot to get Luxalt. Because we have to buy down Salcedo, getting Crescito, and then Gonzalez on TAM. I don't think so. I think it's more like we loan in Larea or bring Alro back from his loan if we get another outside back. It's basically either or, and I think we made the wrong move. I think we made the wrong move. I think Gonzalez would be better than Bono and Westberg, and it's nice to see that. But, again, it's a year and a half loan. So, basically, until the Champions League is over, which, if we make it, that would be great. 58th minute. Or Bono will get traded on or something like that, and we do end up keeping Gonzalez at some point. Would be worth it, I think. But we'll see what happens in the summer. Okay, we do need Luxalt. I think that's better. Damn, man. Of course TFC would do that. Honestly, for me, I don't want a striker, and honestly, I'm okay with Achara and Akinola playing up top and Pozuelo playing at the 10. For me, you know what I think we should do is keep Salcedo at DP. If we're going to go with Crescito, keep Salcedo at DP, get Luxalt on TAM, get Crescito on TAM, and then get Gonzalez. And maybe a smaller priced center defensive mid if we can. Leave Insigne, Jimenez, Akinola as the front three. Leave Pozuelo there. If Prizo could break out, that would be great. Again, if he gets back to himself that I thought he would be, that would be great. Bradley, he's looking good recently. If we can loan Larea back, I guess it's fine. Or Alro, I guess it's fine, at least in that situation. If you want to get a striker. But, I mean, we have Jimenez. I don't think we need. And we did it perfectly by getting him on TAM. I don't think we need another striker. Do we hold 3 goalkeepers on a starting roster? I think a trade would be likely. I think Bono would be the one getting traded, which would open up some money, more money for Hugo Gonzalez if we want him to stay. As I said, I think Bono is going to get sold. Davies in through, has a chance, plays through, rolls to Eloy Room. 60th minute, still 2-0. I think so too, honestly. Will it be a win? I'm not saying we'll automatically win, but I think we will be a problem. It's not going to be a walkover. I think we will be better if we make it. I mean, we kind of have to be, but Borjan kind of have to be. But I think Bono gets traded now for what? Maybe a center defensive midfielder, maybe for a winger, maybe for that, or just TAM. Or maybe an actual outside back. Who knows? To go on the other side. Who knows? I mean, Caden Chung, I'm high on Caden Chung, but I feel like they're still going to go with Schaffelberg. Yep. So, we'll see what happens, but I guess we also have some of those videos in the summer. Signing videos. I guess we have some of those in the summer as well. It's a CONCACAF league, some TFC games, and some signing videos. Yeah. Or maybe I just hit on them in an RSR for the game. I don't know. 61st minute, but then covering all these games. Curaçao making a substitution. 14 coming on for 18. Oh, look, Richie Larea's about to come on. And Samuel Piet and Junior Hoylett. 18. Elson Hui is coming off for Kenji Gore. 62nd minute. Hope the Timbers get a better right back than Jose Carlos Van Ronken. We'll see. I'm not completely sure. We'll see what happens there. People are starting to play firecrackers here in the area. a month away from July 4th. What the hell are people doing? I freaking hate. You know what I hate when it gets close to July 4th? Fireworks. It's annoying. If I can't see them but hear them, it's annoying as all hell. Curaçao has a chance. Cleared away. That'll be a corner kick. Canada is starting to get run ragged a little bit. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Like, if I want to hear firecrackers, or fireworks, I also want to see them. But I normally don't go to the riverfront to see them. You know, I'd like to do that dinner cruise again. That was nice. That I did in 2012? That'd be cool. Like a riverboat cruise, dinner cruise, perfect. And then into the fireworks, that would be cool. But Felipe Mora is going to be like a new signing coming back into the team. I hope so. I think so. 63rd minute. That was cool. That was cool. You go on a riverboat, have dinner. They pull in last time for fireworks around January 4th or July 4th, sorry, and watch the fireworks. That was fun. Did that back in 2012. That was enjoyable. That was. I'd like to do that again, considering we won't really have any summer vacations. That would be nice. No match days, which no summer vacation really. Maybe some staycation, but that would be nice. Maybe I'll bring that up. I don't know. Here in the Bronx, I'm not sure if they're gunshots or firecrackers. Definitely. And if I do it again, I definitely will vlog it. Trust me, I'll vlog it. Why not? I mean, I did the first time, but we're not going to put out a retro hip shot vlog. How the fuck can I get it off my... How can I even get it off my iPod Touch and on here? The first, or maybe the day before, if there's no match, I could be like, remember when, here's the first time. I could start with a current clip and be like, before we do this again, let me show you the first time I did this. Yes, I was 12 years old in this video, but why not? Boom. So here's a throwback vlog from 2012. It's just like the hip shot vlogs you see now. It really hasn't changed. Don't ask. I could do that. I really could. No, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. But that'd be funny. Richie Larea for Atiba Hutchinson or Piet for Hutchinson. I was 12 in that video. Welcome to the retro. Why am I doing this? David for Hoylett. And where did Larea come off for? I missed that. Kyle Laren for Richie Larea. What? Did we just take off all our strikers? I mean, I guess Hoylett, but whatever. But yes. Back in 2012. There's a storyline when I hear that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, back in 2012, did one of those dinner cruises on 4th of July weekend. Could do it again. 10 years. That was 10 years ago. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was 10 years ago. Yeah, why not do it? Yeah, 10 years ago. Remember we did that? Let's do it again since we don't have no summer vacations, no match days or whatever. Let's just do random shit. Sure, they still do it. We did it 10 years ago. Why not do it again? Junior Hoylett. I think I may bring it up. Yeah, let's go ahead with it. I definitely lost. And here comes Canada. They're going forward. They're playing more defensively now. It's a 2-0 game. Davies. Oh, he's up top. Oh, Herdman, you cheeky. Oh. But Hoylett gets back. Where exactly can I get a river cruise here in New York City? I think it would be more. I mean, I'm sure that would probably be more like going into like around the Statue of Liberty, or you go to Niagara Falls or something like that. In that type of situation. Luckily, we live by a river in St. Louis. I guess it'd be kind of like a lake cruise in Toronto. What the fuck? Is that streakers? Are there two streakers standing between the posts? Protesters, streakers, what the? Staccato, what's going on here? Was there two protesters who just tied themselves up to the posts? What am I? Can somebody please? I'm just saying, it's kind of crazy that it doesn't feel like 10 years ago, all right? 10 years ago does not feel like 10 years ago. Lamau. 68th minute. Eloy Room holding on to the ball. He's laughing. Why is Eloy Room laughing about? What? So, what the? I did not expect that. Just like starts. Pitch invaders tie themselves up to the posts. Two protesters tie themselves to the posts. Yep. I just pop my head up and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no. It's like I just see two people standing near the post, only in BC. Well, yeah, not shocked. I think it would happen in Toronto anyway, though. Or Montreal. The Voyagers are still chanting, though. And John Herdman's pissed. Herdman's pissed. And DeVos is on the fucking touchline. This is your fault. They got him off. Now we can play. If you, well, here in New York City, if you go to 42nd Street and 12th Avenue, you can take a cruise to basically anywhere in the world that the Atlantic Ocean can take you. Yeah. That's nice. Pardon me. Welcome to Soccer Entertainment. Now the player's laughing if you're remembering your team. What a farce. Yeah. Drop ball for Eloy Room. 70th minute, 2-0. So how much stoppage time is that going to be? Like 5 minutes? We're going to get CONCACAF. Sub for Curaçao. That is Jenga off for Zimmerman. Joshua Zimmerman. That's not a Curaçaoan name. All right. Interesting. Right. Interesting. But yeah, that's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that is a good idea. 10 years ago, let's do something we did 10 years ago. Bam. Plays forward. Cross in. Davies shot. Goal! That's a brace. One from open play. Chip in from Alphonso Davies. 3-0. Canada. In the 71st minute. 3-0. I'm still hoping. I still think they can. It's not like last year where it was just completely over right at the moment. Davies scores 2. Davies with a run, plays the ball in to Lorea. Lorea with a cross, and Davies chips. How many fans are in attendance? It looks like at least 12, 13,000. Could be less. I'm sure they put out a number. 9,000? Oh, yep, definitely. It looks like it's a, yep. That's the confirmed number. That's the confirmed number, eh? Cross in. Header cleared away by Canada. Can they at least get a 5-0 win? They got 20 minutes or 18 minutes. Borjan. And then they go down to Honduras in a couple of. Is it the 13th? It's either the 12th or 13th. I think it's the 13th. No, maybe the 12th. San Pedro Sula, once again. We were there in January. 6 months later, we're there again. Long pants better for goalkeeper on. Yeah. On plastic. Oh, well, that makes sense. Now I say that. When they should play this game in a much more smaller stadium, they should have played this game at Halifax. You know the gimmick for this game was Davies is back in Vancouver, right? Besides, they've passed over Vancouver the whole freaking qualifying run. So the gimmick was basically Davies is back in Vancouver, and they thought it would work. I don't understand. I don't know if like the low attendance is because it's Curaçao or if the protest or it's both. I'm not completely sure. It probably is a portion of both. But 74th minute. Oh, Buchanan. Atakugbe. Hoylet. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick. But yeah, that makes sense. Long pants is better on turf. That makes sense. Leaves. One sun soon. Man, it's like Canada's playing like a team with 100 degrees while the other team's playing like a sunburn aim. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I get you're saying 100 degrees Fahrenheit and all that. Still don't get it. I still don't get it. Normally I say the clever stuff. That went over my head. That's a substitution for Curaçao. They're making two. Looks like Ike Ubo is coming on at Lucas Cavallini. Mr. Fubar, it's your time. You're playing a Caribbean team. Leandro Bacuna off for Holder. Tajon Buchanan is off. Imagine it's because of a weeknight as well. One thing I'm nervous about is when the Campeones Cup is being played on a Wednesday night. Cavallini for Buchanan. And I guess Davies for Ubo. Ike Ubo. Mr. Fubar, it's your time to score. Make yourself useful. Yeah, good point. Good point. True. It's your time. Make yourself useful, Mr. Fubar. Yes. Mr. Fubar, make yourself useful. This is the time you normally score goals against a Caribbean team. Larea, no foul. What? No, it is advantage. Come on. Come on, get it to Fubar. Give him some time. It's your home stadium as well. Come on, Fubar. I'm rooting for you. Atakugbe Eustachio. Hoylet doesn't get there and be played for by Curaçao. I think League A should just be an octagonal. Top four go to semis, bottom two descend to League B, and the League B group winners drawn into a playoff against each other for promotion. You know what? I like that idea. I do. Because, well, it's actually 12 teams in League A. So you could do two hexes. Two hexes. The top two on each hex go to the semis. The bottom team in each hex go down to League B, and then you have the promotion rounds. That's genius. And then you could have two octos in League B, and then two hexes in League C. There you go. See, think of it like that. 12 teams in League A, 2 hexes. And God knows Mexico and U.S. will probably get drawn against each other. You know they're going to let that happen. You know they're going to make that happen every time. Home and away hexes. Shot blocked away off the shoulder of Miller, and he's down. 78th minute. They've taken 5 substitutions. Think about it, though. 12 teams in League A. Where was that draw again? League A, there were 4 in pot 1, 4 in pot B, or 4 in pot 2, and 4 in pot 3. So you're going to have 2 hexes, then 2 octos in League B, and then 2 hexes in League C. I would want to see USA Mexico get drawn, which USA would be favored to win. There's no, at this point, who knows if Tata would still be there. 78th minute. Mr. Fubar. Can we get it to Fubar, please? League A just doesn't feel like League A right now. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I wouldn't complain if Canada was drawn into a hex with... where is it? Please forward. Costa Rica, Jamaica, Panama, Martinique, and Suriname. Probably not. I wouldn't hate it. 80th minute. 10 more minutes plus stoppage time. Rangers need to win Game 6. Yeah, if they don't, well, they're done. But they also would not do well away in Tampa. But if they get that momentum... Borjan, 80th minute. I don't know. I'd like to see Rangers Avalanche. I still feel like maybe Tampa has the better chance to be there, though. Mr. Fubar, Lucas Cavallini, Mr. Fubar on the ball. Crosses it in. Ike Ubo. Johnston, Hoylett. Misses Eustachio. And it wasn't Fubar's fault. Fubar! Mr. Fubar. Lucas Cavallini. Easy win for Canada. Yep. Mr. Fubar. Beyond all repair. I should still make that gimmick. Or that merch for that gimmick. Ubo. Ike Ubo. Into Larea. Richie Larea has the ball. Plays back. Piet to Larea. Larea still has the ball. Larea passes it to Hoylett. Hoylett in through. Hoylett shot saved by Olorum. 81st minute. Mr. Foop. I always have to. It's always going to happen. That was genius. Fubar. Fubar. Huh. Ball played forward. Eustachio just got... Okay, that was just basically like the knockout game. You pushed him over. That's a free kick. 82nd minute left in this. The 82nd minute. be honest, I don't think it works well. I think Curaçao will descend to League B. No. Curaçao, they've been dominated, but they aren't too bad. Honduras is going to stay no matter what. No. Honduras got dominated by Curaçao for 157 minutes over a 180-minute tie, pretty much. Curaçao was the better team against Honduras by far. I don't know. Canada basically has to put 5 goals past Honduras over 2 legs. One in the last game in May or June, and then the game in March at home. All I'm saying is I have a feeling that happens. That Curaçao maybe keeps it close down in Curaçao, but Canada wins 1-0. And then in BMO or Montreal or wherever the hell they choose to play Honduras, they've beaten Honduras 2-0 down in San Pedro Sula. And then beat the hell out of them at home in March. If they start shipping it to the U.S. through Canada Soccer Shop and they actually put it on sale, yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will buy the business blacks, but here's the problem. CONCACAF football is so poor that the team that will descend is the one that's going to concede less goals. I mean, when you both have 4 points, in Canada, you're not going to beat Canada. It's basically about goal differential. It's basically about the goal differential. Also, Curaçao has more away goals than Honduras as well, by the way. That counts. It's about the goal differential. Neither of these teams, and I'm saying it now, Curaçao's not beating Canada. Honduras sure as hell ain't. I don't care if we're playing in San Pedro Sula. We're still not losing to Honduras in Honduras. Hell, we're not drawing either. Of course, if Honduras draws, Curaçao's going down. But, as far as I know, they're not drawing. Eustachio plays forward. Canada in the 85th minute. Probably 5 minutes of stoppage time as well. Atakube, shot, goal! It is Fubar! Mr. Fubar, Lucas Cavallini. He got his 85th minute. Mr. Fubar, 4-0. Mr. Fubar, I told you. This is his moment. Lucas Cavallini. Crossed in by Atakube, tapped in by Cavallini. And they got it in the 86th minute. I'll take it. 2 goals per half. Rangers get on the board in Game 6. The nail in the coffin for Canada. Mr. Fubar, he does it. He does it. That's 3 points, baby. Now all we got to do is beat the ever-loving shit out of Honduras if we want to keep Curaçao up. Wouldn't it be funny? And by the way, Curaçao, Honduras would have to play the CONCACAF Gold Cup preliminaries. They've never had to actually qualify. The Dynasty Don Dada inspires New York Rangers. I'd be happy with it. Oh, I get what he's doing. San Pedro Sula, the trading field of all CONCACAF. I love how the tables turn. I love how the tables turn. 86 minute. I love how the tables turn. Borjan on the ball. I love how the tables turn. 86 minute. Lucas Cavallini scored 4 goals. Want those goals? 1, 2, 3. Caramba. Fortune 4. 87th minute. Atakube's down. We're going to get some stoppage time, of course. I'd take a 5-0 win. It's not as much as I expected. 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, the world may never know. How many goals does it take to beat Curaçao? A 1, a 2, a 3. Where is the Everclear? I don't need it. Atakube with a horrible cross. Sub Atakube. Plays forward. We're into the 88th minute. 4-0 Canada. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Plays for it, and Ike Ubo doesn't run for it. He really should have. That was basically in through. Ike. Ike! Come on, buddy. Like, you should have ran for that. That was in through. Ike Ubo. All right. All right, bro. That was a bad move. 89th minute. One minute plus stoppage time to go in this matchup. Oh, it's not even 11:30. Cool. So I can get this video done, put it up. That's going to be a corner into the 90th minute. That's a win. That's a win. Corner kick. Keep the clean sheet. Header away. I mean, I know you're not TFC, so you probably will keep the clean sheet, but let's be honest, I'm not completely. Curaçao hadn't been bad. They had their moments. They're definitely better than Honduras, so I can't wait for the game in Honduras. I mean, we beat the shit out of Honduras in Honduras during the World Cup qualifiers, so I mean, if the trend keeps the same, 3 minutes of stoppage time, we should be fine. Where's the Everclear? Cavallini. Mr. Fubar chips it over. 2. Hoylet in through. Shot saved by Room with a 2 minutes and a half to go. And that is where this game will probably hold. 4-0. I'm not mad about it. I'm good. 4 goals. A 4-goal win for the Canadian men's national team. Oh, yeah. Two minutes to go. Atakube plays forward. Miller playing forward. Yes. Nice. Not a bad game. Pretty dominant win by Canada. Pretty dominant. Plays through. Larea. Handball free kick. 91-20. Basically a minute and a half to go. We're past halfway of stoppage time. It's just running out. Sands through the hourglass. Easy win. And I think that puts us first in the group. We don't even have to play a second game. No, wait. Oh, they both have 3 points. With this, hopefully Canada should beat Honduras in Ontario, wherever they're going to play them. But this time it's not going to be. They're going to be Canada winning the game 3-0. They're not going to tie. Yeah, exactly. But that's in March. The home leg against Honduras is in March, and the away leg against Curaçao is in March. September's full of friendlies, and then the World Cup's in November, December. 92nd minute free kick. We don't play another Nations League game after Honduras away until March. And then the finals of the Nations League are in June. And then next July, while the Women's World Cup is going on, they play the Gold Cup. Kind of like how last year went. Plays up the pitch. There we go. Johnston. Johnston stays onside, but he loses the ball. 30 seconds to go. Free kick for Curaçao, and that should be over. This should be it. 20 seconds into the 93rd minute. 15 seconds, less than, more like 10 seconds. And here we go. Curaçao playing forward. In through, cleared by Borjan. That'll be a throw-in. That's full time. A 4-0 win for Canada over Curaçao. Easy as you like. I think Canada goes top of the group as well with that. Excuse me. The PFA Team of the Year is stupid. You think Canada could go through the group stage of World Cup? Yes. Yes. But we'll see how they play in September in their friendlies then, and how the other teams do. Right now, I still think they're the best team in their group. We got to see how it goes. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I have a review coming out within the hour. I will see you then. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. What a win. Let's go.